Welcome to another episode of the Sun Foundation's virtual clean water celebration, Clean Water Champions. Today, we get to meet a world-renowned artist who lives on the banks of the Illinois River. Can art change the world? Can admiring or making something beautiful challenge us to think a little differently about our connection to that world? Preston Jackson is answering these questions and asking them of you in this beautiful whale that he has made, some of it with garbage. Trash into treasure doesn't quite capture this magnificent, inspiring work of art. Let's see what Preston has to say about the role of the artist in the environmental movement.
My name is Preston Jackson. I make art, and that's what I want to talk about today. The idea of making art is the fact you're making an attempt to communicate who and what you've seen, done, experienced, and how you respond. It's not that something that you become or do. I mean, you do it because it's inside you to do it. And you kind of get a hint from the natural that you are equipped, with the right tools. If you feel you have something and it feels good to you mentally, then you push it. So that's what I do. I make things. I want to talk to you about a project that started maybe 6 or 7 years ago. It's a sculpture piece, very large sculpture piece, and it's 47 feet, in fact, and it's a whale. He is also on the endangered list, just like so many animals. A lot of my art is about subjects like that. As you can see around me, I have as many animal portraits or animal paintings as I do human beings. I try to paint meaning into these things, understanding. This large whale that I'm speaking of, it's made of stainless steel, and it has words welded out of stainless steel all over. It's like a puzzle, and you have to look for these words like dioxin and environmental concerns and other species of animals. But they're hidden words all over the body of this whale, and you have to search for them. And in that way, it draws you into the animal, and you have to examine it, This animal, this sperm whale, I call her Shirley Armstrong. Shirley Armstrong, very important person in my life. My mom. We're a family of 12 at one time, 12. And we have 3 sets of twins, 3 sets in one family. But I'm sure I could attribute that to Africa tribe called the Yoruba. One time it was very common for human beings located in that particular spot to have twins. But the animal that I built, he is a warning. He's built so that there's a gesture of motion in positioning him, and also the presentation of this animal. The mouth is open, the largest toothed whale on the planet. He stores oily liquids in the nose of the face of this animal. Was the source of energy for America and other places many, many years ago, 200 or so, 300 years ago. He is still with us, but not the numbers that it was during the great whale industry. The important thing is that this whale, it has bottles, plastic bottles, filled with plastic bottles, strung on half-inch steel rods that runs through the whale, inside it. So the bottles, plastic bottles, are like a string of beads that you wear around your neck, and they go everywhere within the shape of the whale. And the subject there, you can probably guess. It's about these large floating islands of plastics that is bobbing around the planet in the oceans, killing species, strangling species. They're ingested and their organs become destroyed by various forms of cancer caused by benzene and other chemicals that it takes to make bottles. And that's prophetic in a sense. It's telling us something, another purpose of art making. And the whale is filled with this thing. So you're both attracted by the beauty of it as being an art piece, and also the warning signs, the prophetic side of the piece, trying to prophesy, attempting to wake us up. And like I mentioned before, being drawn to something. That's what art does. It calls you, either through the beauty of it, or other methods of dealing with content.
No, let me start that differently. Back up. Well, let me sing it off camera just to get the right tone, because that's going deep for me. Ready? The song of the sperm whale. Listen to the songs of nature. Art speaks to us, sings to us. Our connections with the wild world are made deeper through the beauty and the tragedy of a powerful work of art. Thank you, Preston, for inspiring us to want to be a clean water champion.